Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Get the small-town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa!
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldog girls win it tonight over to Moines Hoover 67-8. Jason Van Arkel joined now by girls head coach Joe Vandenberg. Coach, you beat them pretty easily the first time, 58-19. They hit an early three. They hit another shot. They're up 5-2. You get the game tied. You call a timeout. And then your kids came out and played the kind of defense I know you'd rather see them play. You didn't give up another point until the second half, went on a 49-0 run. What was the difference in there?
Well, you know, we talked in that timeout about we let them get too comfortable. We were just letting them do whatever they wanted. And we were missing some easy shots. We were a little bit hesitant to go up to the rim in the first quarter, first 3 minutes of the first quarter for sure. With Jared inside, we didn't like the physicality right away, so we were settling for some threes. We were just kind of going through the motions. We weren't really playing at our tempo, at our speed. And I told the girls, I said, we're playing at their speed right now. We need to play at our speed. And once we did that, we were fine.
Riley Heinbaugh leads you with 14 points all in the first half. It got to the point where Hoover was starting to focus their defense on her because she was so hot from behind the arc.
Yeah, we ran the same set for her, I think 3 times in a row. I think she hit all 3 of them. Then they went boxing 1 on her. And I told her at a quarter break, I said, a boxing 1 on you in the middle of the game is one of the biggest compliments in basketball you can get. She shot the ball really well tonight. She's a good player for us. So and she's really good on the defensive end too, aggressive, good rebounder. Had an all-around really good game tonight.
Briley Yeager didn't have a field goal, but was 9 of 10 from the free throw line. You go 13 of 21 as a team, and of course, Briley, a huge part of that. We've been talking about the free throw shooting all year, but that's 2 games in a row. You've been well above 50%. Looks like that's starting to come around for you.
Yeah, we got girls putting in a lot of time after practice on their own, shooting free throws, shooting 50 every day after practice, and it's starting to pay off for them, just going to that line, confident, comfortable. They've been there before, and we're starting to see a big increase in what that looks like.
And finally, you did what you were supposed to do against East, against Waterloo East, now against Hoover. The tune-up's over. Next week, you've got Washington, North, and Mason City. That is a tough 3-game stretch next week. Do you feel like what you've seen the past 3 games is prepared your girls for what's to come?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've started better than we had, earlier in the season. We were kind of getting in some slumps early on, and then we were finishing strong. I think we're starting better. The defensive intensity and effort's been there. I thought we had a really nice, stretch of games here to get us ready. But, yeah, we got a tough week next week.
Ottumwa High head coach Joe Vandenberg here. His team wins it over Hoover tonight, 67-8. Coach, congratulations. Monday against Washington, then Friday night, Saturday afternoon against North, and then against Mason City. Good news is it's all at home. We'll see you back at Evans on Monday.
Thanks, Jason. Go Dogs.
All right, we'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back, and start getting you ready for the boys' game on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, 1240 a.m., 102.7 FM KBIZ, live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. And now time to get ready for our boys matchup between Ottumwa and Des Moines Hoover. The Bulldogs played Hoover tough the first time these two teams met back on December 2nd, an 11-point loss. It was decided basically by one Hoover run in the third quarter. Ottumwa faced a very athletic Waterloo East team on Tuesday and gave them a battle, rallying 3 times from double-digit deficits, cut the margin down from anywhere to 3 to 5 points. In the end, they had 20 turnovers, did OHS, too much to overcome, also coupled with the Trojans hitting 8 of 11 three-pointers and shooting 55% overall. On the positive side, Ottumwa had 3 scorers reach double figures, including a 16-point night for Trey Brown, the player the Bulldogs really need to lean on offensively. Hoover, meanwhile, comes in at 8-3. They got off to a slow start this year, opened with that tough win over Ottumwa, got blown out the next day by #1 Cedar Rapids Kennedy, then 6 days later suffered a shock loss against Des Moines Lincoln. Since then, the Huskies are 6-1. The one loss was a surprise blowout at the hands of 7-8 Johnston 2 games ago. The Huskies have had some close calls. They only beat Roosevelt by 5. They beat Marshalltown by 1. They beat North by 3. But the dynamic duo of Chase Henderson and Elijah Voss has kept most of their opponents at bay. Might Hoover be caught looking ahead tonight? They face #10 Cedar Falls tomorrow, and they'll end the month next week with big games against Dowling and Ames. So this is a conference game for Hoover. You don't think they're looking ahead, but again, they've got a top 10 matchup tomorrow against Cedar Falls in a game where if they win, and they win tonight, they might be back in the top 10 themselves. So we'll see where Hoover's mindset is coming into tonight's game. All right, Annie, let's take a quick 1-minute timeout. We'll be back with the starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Let's get you the starting lineups for our boys game tonight. First for Neil Hartz and your Ottumwa Bulldogs in the backcourt. The 6'1" senior guard Tanner Shark, averaging 2 points and 1.5 rebounds a game. Joined in the backcourt by 6' senior Carter Thompson, just over 3 points and just over a rebound per game for Carter. At the 3 spot, 6'2" senior Shakir Pope, 7.8 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. At the 4, 6'7" senior Alan Cook, 7.5 points, 5.5 rebounds a game. And in the post, 6'4" sophomore Trey Brown, leading scorer and leading rebounder for Ottumwa, 12.2 points and 8 rebounds a game. For the Hoover Huskies and their longtime head coach Courtney Henderson, now in his 14th season. In the backcourt, 6'1" senior point guard, leading scorer, University of Montana commit, and his son Chase Henderson, 22.5 points, 4.5 rebounds. His wingman, 6'4" senior Elijah Voss, 14.5 points, 10.5 rebounds. The third starter, 6'3" sophomore Abe Voss, 6.5 points and just over 3 rebounds a game. The fourth starter, 6'3" senior Malachi Johnson Bassey, nearly 8 points and 2.5 rebounds a game. And inside, Emmanuel Fandow, 6.5 points and 4 rebounds a game for the Huskies. Ottumwa wearing the red road jerseys, white lettering Bulldogs across the front, white numbers front and back, red and white checkerboard pattern down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Hoover has home white jerseys, green and gold trim on the collar and shoulders, green and gold trim down the sides of the jerseys. Green lettering Huskies across the front, green numbers front and back, and that green and white trim down the sides of the shorts as well. It's a wide yellow stripe and 2 narrow green stripes on either side of that for the trim. First meeting between these two teams, Hoover won at 63-52. If you just count the first, third, and fourth quarters, Ottumwa outscored Hoover by 2, but the Bulldogs were outscored by 12 in that third quarter. The Huskies had about a 14-0 run, too much for Ottumwa to overcome. Rashaw Pope and Trey Brown each had 13 for Ottumwa. Hoover got 21 from Elijah Voss and another 17 from Chase Henderson. Hoover leads the Iowa Alliance South with a 5-1 record. Roosevelt and East tied for second at 3-2. Lincoln in fourth at 3-3. Ottumwa and North both 1-4. Bulldogs are 2-8 overall, Hoover 8-3 overall. But a lot of the numbers from that first game quite similar. Ottumwa played Hoover tough. Maybe they'll have some confidence, although this has been a tough place for the Ottumwa boys to play over the years. So it'll be Alan Cook to jump it up against Emmanuel Fandow. And we're ready for our boys game. Whistle blows, ball in the air, tip controlled by the Bulldogs, and they'll move it right to left in the opening half. Tanner Shark across the timeline, picked up by Henderson. Goes left side for Shakir Pope. Pope down to the baseline for Trey Brown. Brown backing down Fandow. Cut off in the lane, lob it right wing for Thompson. Back up top to Shark, 18 on the shot clock. Tanner directing traffic. Throws it back right side to Thompson. Up top to Brown. Top of the key for Trey. Left wing to Cook, 10 on the shot clock. Back up top to Pope. Down to 7. Shark checks the clock. He's got 5. Drives left, kicks in the corner. Trey Brown for 3. Count it! Trey Brown opens the game with a 3-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Chase Henderson the other way, Division I commit, University of Montana for him next year. Swinging upside up top to Elijah Voss, a great three-point shooter. Both of them are. Handoff back to Henderson. Pope right on him. Shakir Pope usually draws a tough defensive assignment. They swing it right side. And down underneath now to Fandow. Goes up, draws the foul. He'll shoot two. A good shot fake got Allen Cook in the air as Elijah Voss found Fandow down low. Cook with his first. Don't want him to get another one early. His height gives Ottumwa some rim protection inside. Fandow, 54% from the free throw line. Left-handed shooter, first one good. And Hoover's on the board, 6:58 first quarter, 3-1 Ottumwa. Told you that Voss and Henderson, great three-point shooters. Voss, 44% from three. Henderson, 41% from three. They are dangerous from outside the arc. Second free throw, no good. Trey Brown's got the rebound. Ottumwa's got a 2-point lead. Now Shark through that midcourt circle. Over to the right side, through the hands of Pope, and it's intercepted by Malachi Johnson-Bassey. Brings it into the front court, throw it right side for Voss. Back up top to Johnson-Bassey. Backs away towards midcourt. Hoover will slow it down when they feel like, and they'll run up tempo when they feel like. Into the corner, Abe Voss, a shot fake, dribbles in, pulls up, kick it up top. Johnson-Bassey, top of the key three, got it. He is 53% from three-point range, not as many attempts, but he knocks another one down, and Hoover leads 4-3. Hoover's got three starters on the floor that you cannot leave alone behind the arc. Really, and Abe Voss would be a fourth if he gets that percentage up a little bit, just not as polished as his older brother. Left side, Allen Cook. Up top, Shakir Pope. Dogs down a point. Pope goes right wing to Shark. Up top, Trey Brown, top of the key. Dribbles right, looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Gets it to Thompson, 10 on the shot clock. Back up top to Shark. Ottumwa wants to slow things down a bit today. Shark with 5, right side to Brown. In the corner, Pope, 2 seconds, got to get the shot off. He does, and it hits the rim, no good. Rebound to Johnson-Bassey. Brings it into the front court. Behind the volleyball line, hands off to Chase Henderson. Henderson nearly lost it. Goes around a pick by Fandow. Left side, and a bump foul going to be called on Shakir Pope. First one on Pope, team foul number 2. Malachi Johnson-Bassey to inbound. Goes left side for Henderson. Double team comes out on him. They did not want him shooting a 3. Up top to Voss. He'll shoot the 3. Off the rim, no. Good contest by Tanner Shark. Rebound to Allen Cook. 5.5 to go first quarter. Ottumwa down 4-3. Bulldogs with the ball. Shark dribbling right, guarded by Henderson. Bounces it right wing to Pope. Pope up top to Trey Brown. Brown dribbles right, spin move in the lane, kick it left baseline. Pope the jumper, in and out, no good. Trey fighting for the rebound, has it, double team, fadeaway blocked by Fandow, and it's in the hands of Abe Voss. Up ahead to Henderson left side. Drives in, foul on the floor on Ottumwa. Let's see who it's on. Another bump foul on OHS. That's on Carter Thompson. His first, team foul number 3. Malachi Johnson-Bassey will throw the inbounds. 5:02 on the clock. To the left corner, Abe Voss. High on the left side for Henderson. Thought about the 3. Pope right on him. Henderson now goes right side. Ottumwa's in his zone here. Get up top to Voss. Left side Henderson. Long three-pointer on the way, and he hit it. Ottumwa, they're going to change up defenses from time to time, but that zone is dangerous against a team that shoots the 3 as well as Hoover does. 7-3 Huskies. Trey Brown left side. Around a pick. Free throw line. Hands behind him into Thompson. Right side a handoff to Pope. Pope around a Cook pick. Back to the corner, Thompson. Up top to Brown. Brown left side for Shark. Trey into the corner, hands it back to Brown. 13 on the shot clock. Back up top, Thompson. Right side handoff to Cook. Down to 6 on the shot clock. Back to Thompson. 3 to shoot, and a bailout as Abe Voss fouled Carter Thompson trying to drive. First foul on Abe Voss. First foul of the game on Hoover. 4:13 first quarter. Hoover 7, Ottumwa 3. Thompson who inbound from the far side. Up top to Shark. Left side to Pope. Pope back right side to Cook. Cook feeds into the corner, Trey Brown. Brown trying to drive in on Fandow. Throws it up top to Thompson. Left side to Cook. Elijah Voss on him. Back up top to Shark. Got away from Henderson. Dribbles to the free throw line. Little up and under move off the glass and good. Tanner Shark with a nice move. And And Ottumwa back within 2 at 7-5. Henderson will walk it into the front court, right side. Now throw it to the wing, Johnson Bassey. Hand it back to Henderson. Baseline drive, jump pass left side. Elijah Voss for 3. Got it. Third 3 of the game for Hoover. First one by Elijah Voss, and they lead 10-5. Shark in the backcourt. Hoover now showing 1-2-2 pressure. Throws it left side to Cook. Across the timeline, Thompson. Left side, Trey Brown. Thought about the 3. Now throws it back behind him to Cook. Up ahead to a cutting Thompson to the right corner. Shark for 3 for an answer. Count it! Tanner Shark with an early 5 points. Another 3 brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs back within 2, 10-8. 3:05 first quarter as Henderson crosses the timeline. Hesitation dribble left side, pull up elbow jumper, in and out, no good. Fandow the rebound, puts it back, counted in the foul. That'll be on Trey Brown. Emmanuel Fandow with a chance for a 3-point play. Brown gets his first, team foul number 4. Sub for Ottumwa. Rasha Pope will check in, replacing Shakir Pope. Fandow at the line, 1 for 2 so far tonight. 12-8 Hoover, 2:58 to go first quarter. And the big man's free throw left it short. Rebound tapped out, last touch by Hoover. It'll go back to Ottumwa with 2:57 on the clock. Hoover again with little zone pressure. May look to trap if Ottumwa gets in the wrong spot. Shark up the right side. Still in the backcourt. Throws it back behind him to Rasha Pope. Back to Shark. Across the timeline, center to Thompson. Throw it left corner. Cook for a 3. Count it! Allen Cook with a 3-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Bulldogs have 3 threes. 1-point game, 12-11. Henderson into the front court, up high on the right side. Around a double pick, all the way to the left. Throws it back to Voss. He got open, top of the key 3. Missed it. Ottumwa caught a break there. Rebound to Thompson. That double pick drew 2 defenders on Henderson, left Voss wide open, but he missed the open 3. Shark across the timeline to the elbow. Free throw line extended left side for Cook. Up top, Trey Brown. He launches the 3. Count it! Trey Brown, his second 3, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs have 4 threes, and they lead 14-12. Henderson will walk it into the front court. 2 minutes to go first quarter. Dribbles right to left. Got around Rasha Pope. They call a bump foul on Pope. It looked like Chase Henderson was hooking that free arm around Rasha. First foul on Pope, team foul number 5. The only good news for Ottumwa in terms of fouls is that their 5 fouls are on 5 different players. Inbound to Henderson. Bulldogs will settle into a zone again. Up high left side to Johnson Bassey to the center Voss, right side Henderson. Around a pick, back to Voss right side. Back up top Henderson, almost launched from the volleyball line. Drives in, no look pass left corner. Johnson Bassey for 3, no good. Rebound to Shark. Shark wants to run. 2-on-2 the other way. Tanner all the way down, cut off outside the lane. Lobbed up top Thompson. Didn't force it. Back to Cook. Right side to Rasha Pope. Bulldogs resetting. Up top to Shark. Left side to Cook. Back up top Trey Brown is at a couple of 3s. Hands off to Thompson, top of the key. Right side to Shark. Back up top to Cook. 10 on the shot clock. Dribbles right. Tried to throw it to a cutting. Brown gathered at baseline, missed the shot. Taps the rebound out to himself, top of the key. Bulldogs reset, gives it to Rasha. 1:05 to go in the quarter. Ottumwa with the ball and a 2-point lead, 14-12. Now Shark back to the right and a handoff to Pope. Rasha up top, handoff to Thompson. Curls right, handoff to Shark. Shark around a pick up top. And a whistle and a hold is called on Hoover. And is that on Abe Voss? That would be his second. It is. Abe Voss has both of the Hoover fouls. Caleb Campbell's in for Ottumwa, replacing Carter Thompson, and Hoover's going to have to get Abe Voss on the floor, the younger Voss. They replace him with Romero Talbot, a 5'9" senior, who doesn't score a lot. So that's some scoring off the floor right now for Hoover. Abe Voss averages 6.5 a game. 52.5 seconds to go in the first. Ottumwa inbounding, leading by 2. Inbound to Trey Brown, handoff to Shark. Kicks it into the corner for Cook. Back to Brown on the wing. Trey trying to drive in, cut off, lobs it out to Cook, up top to Shark. Back to the right side for Brown. Brown up top to Rasha. Dribbles right, hands off, nope, faked it, now bounces it to Cook, up top to Campbell. Left side to Shark. 12 on the shot clock. Shark to a cutting Rasha, down the lane, left-handed layup. Counted in the foul. They call the block, and Rasha Pope has a chance for a 3-point play. Waiting to see if the official is going to call block or charge. He calls the block. It's on Malachi Johnson-Bassey, his first team foul number 3. Rasha at the line 53% on the season. Trying to convert the three-point play. I think one of the officials was unsure whether or not the shot went in. And they do count the bucket, and now Pope will shoot for the three-point play. Left-handed shooter puts it up, knocks it down. 17-12 Ottumwa. Hoover can hold for one here. Chase Henderson, he'll walk it across the timeline, but he'll accelerate if he feels like it. Takes it right, backs it away, down to 15 on the game clock. Still on the right side, handoff to Johnson-Bassey. Handoff right back to Henderson, down to 8. Vandow coming out to set a pick. Goes left. Jump pass right corner. Johnson-Bassey at 3. In and out and back in. It counts, and he was fouled by Trey Brown on the closeout. Wow. That ball rattled in and out, hit the glass, and went back down after that whistle had blown for the second foul on Trey Brown, and that could not have gone any worse for Ottumwa. As Trey has his second, he'll have to sit. Luke Gravy's going to come in. And Malachi Johnson-Bassey, a 65% free throw shooter, have a chance to convert a 4-point play. They put 2.3 seconds on the clock. But Ottumwa's 5-point lead could be down to 1 here if he can convert the 4-point play. Free throw up and good. 17-16, see if Ottumwa can do anything. Inbound to Shark, long shot at the buzzer, no good. We're back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, Hoover has the ball. Ottumwa has a lead, 17-16. Chase Henderson, hands off. Quickly swing it up top, get it in the hands of the big man Fandow. Right side back to Henderson. Boy, that was almost a travel. Backs away from Rasha Pope around a pick. Cook hedges, left side Elijah Voss. Shot fake, dribbles to the corner, Luke Gravy all over him. Picked up his dribble over there. Throw it to Talbert. Romer Talbert, guarded by Shakir Pope. Dribbles right, jump pass into the corner. Johnson-Bassey, right side. Dribbles out to the wing. 8 on the shot clock, up top to Henderson. Dribbles left, kick it to the wing. Voss had to wait on it, pulls up for a 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound, Campbell had it. Fandow got it. A whistle and a travel is called. So the layup doesn't count. Ottumwa gets it back. Emmanuel Fandow checks out. He's replaced by Javel Johnson, a 6'4" senior. Ottumwa 17, Hoover 16. Bulldogs with the ball. Rasha Pope across the timeline. Right side to Caleb Campbell. Campbell up top to Cook. Cook to the left, Luke Gravy. Gravy brings it up top, goes right side back to Campbell. Back up top to Pope. Again, Ottumwa content to use time here. Right side it goes to Cook. Cook up top, Shakir Pope 10 on the shot clock. To right to Campbell. Campbell down to 5 around a pick. Jump pass left side to Cook. Pull up 3, hand in his face. Back iron, no. Rebound tapped by Gravy. They're going to call him for the over-the-back foul. Displacement officially what it's called. Gravy picks up his first. It's team foul number 7, and Hoover's should be shooting a 1-and-1. And they are. 6:47 to go until halftime. And the shooter is Javel Johnson, who's only taken 4 free throws on the season. He's 2 for 4. First one on the way. It's good, and we're tied at 17. Talked earlier about Ottumwa being willing to slow it down. After the last game, I talked to Coach Hartz. He said over the last few games, about 70% of his team's turnovers have come in transition. Second free throw, back iron, front iron, no good. Cook fighting for the rebound with Voss. It is out of bounds off of Hoover. Coach Hart said, you know what, we're going to slow things down. We're not going to really look to get out in transition, try to control the tempo, and hopefully take better care of the basketball. 17 all, 6:43 to go, second quarter. Pope into the front court. Rasha goes right to left around a pick, down the lane, all the way in, lay it up. This time they call the charge as Johnson Bassey stepped in. And Rasha gets his second, team foul number 8. And that charge was way over on the side of the lane. I think Rasha was trying to go wide. But now we have a stoppage in play here, and I think there is a little bit of blood on the arm of Malachi Johnson Bassey after he took the charge. He'll check out, and Abe Voss will check in. Yep. Johnson Bassey's had a scab pop open on that right elbow, so he'll have to get that treated. Chase Henderson dribbles right to left, pull-up elbow jumper, got it. Boy, his shot is about as pure as anybody in this conference. 19-17 Hoover back in front. Pull-up jumper the other side by Rasha Pope, no good, but he's fouled on the shot, and Rasha got himself a trip to the line. That's on Chase Henderson, his first. Team foul number 4. Ottumwa doesn't really want to shoot quickly there, but Rasha did draw a foul on Henderson and a chance to go to the line. First free throw rattles home. Pope now 2 for 2 from the line. He's got 4. Ottumwa within a point, 19-18. One more free throw coming up for the left-handed junior. Rasha puts it up. In and out, no good, and the rebound to Johnson. Now they get it in the hands of their point guard Henderson again. 6:10 in the second quarter. Ottumwa down a point. Abe Voss around a pick, down the lane, jump stop, kicks it back out. JaVale Johnson launches a 3, too strong off the iron, rebound contested. Elijah Voss has it, the putback good. Well, that was a 50-50 rebound, but the Voss brothers have a couple inches on the Ottumwa guards underneath. Pope up top, hand off to Gravy, right side to Campbell. He'll step into a 3, count it. Boy, Caleb Campbell might be the purest shooter I've ever seen in an Ottumwa uniform. He's now 10 of 13 from three-point range on the season. We're tied at 21. Henderson down the lane, jump pass out to Talbert. That 3 brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. To the right corner for Johnson, to the wing Talbert again. Gets it to Henderson there. Henderson into the lane, cut off, kick it to the baseline. Abe Voss drives in off the glass and good. Both these teams scoring at will right now. Hoover 23, Ottumwa 21. Into the front court, left wing wide open. Allen Cook in and out and back in. So Ottumwa deserves one of those after Hoover had one in the first quarter. Cook another 3 brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. They left him alone. He made him pay. Dogs up 24-23. Henderson will try to answer with a 3. And the shot is ruled an air ball out of bounds. Chase Henderson says Shakir Pope deflected it. If he did, the ref didn't see it. I actually thought it was deflected. Carter Thompson back in for Ottumwa replacing Campbell. I think Ottumwa might have caught a break there. I thought that shot was deflected. It's Bulldog ball. Rasha Pope right side, pull up 3 in transition, no good. Rebound to Elijah Voss. Not sure that's a shot Ottumwa wants right now. Henderson behind him to Voss. Shot fake. Drives in, spin move, fade away. No good, rebound to Cook. Ottumwa forced Voss into a pretty tough shot. I've seen him hit that fade away. He's been a 4-year starter. That's something in his repertoire, but not that time. Right side to Thompson, around a pick, free throw line, hands off to Shakir Pope. Pull up free throw line jumper, got it. Shakir Pope, his first bucket. 26-23, Dogs up 3. Ottumwa's led by as many as 5. Hoover's led, I think, by as many as 5 as well. Henderson right side, hand off to Johnson Bassey. Up top, Elijah Voss. Lost the dribble, picked it up high on the left. Gets it back to Henderson, the volleyball line. Trying to drive on Shakir in the lane, jump stop. Hangs in the air, gets the shot off. The foul is called. It's on Allen Cook, and Cook has his second. We've got 3 Bulldogs with 2 fouls each now. Team foul number 9 on Ottumwa. Rasha Pope, Allen Cook, Trey Brown all have 2 fouls each. Henderson's free throw, no good. That's a surprise. He's 70% on the season. Tanner Shark back in for Ottumwa. He'll replace Rasha Pope. Yeah, Ottumwa It's got to leave at least one, if not two, of their players with 2 fouls on the floor right now. And the one they're leaving right now is Allen Cook. Second free throw for Henderson, good. He's got 6. And Ottumwa's lead down to 2, 26-24, halfway through the second quarter. And Shakir Pope lost the dribble and it rolled into the backcourt for an over and back. Just dribbled it off his foot. Ottumwa has not had many turnovers tonight. That's encouraging, but there's an unforced error. Henderson over to the right, to the wing for Johnson Bassey. Guarded by Thompson. Gets it to the free throw line for Voss. Lob underneath, knocked away from Fandow. Good deflection by Allen Cook. Shakir Pope gets it to Tanner Shark. Shark across the timeline, over to the right side, now back to the left. Lob it into the elbow, left side for Pope. Shakir Pope surveys. Looks for the back door, tough catch by Cook, throws it left corner, Luke Gravy. Gravy drives in, jump stop, and he's fouled, and Ottumwa will inbound after the 6th foul on Hoover. That'll be, pardon me, the 5th foul on Hoover. That'll be the first one on Elijah Voss. And Carter Thompson will inbound from the baseline, standing on the U in the word Huskies. Goes left corner for Cook, to the wing Gravy. Back to the corner for Thompson. Carter to the free throw line for Pope. Shakir Pope, shot fake, drive in, jump pass to Luke Gravy right side. Gravy curls in, cut off. Gets it back behind him to Thompson. Thompson out to Pope right wing. 3 minutes to go, Pope pull-up jumper, got it. Shakir Pope, his second jumper of the quarter. 28-24, Dogs up 4. Henderson across the timeline. Around a pick to the right side. Now throws it left side, Abe Voss. Voss into the lane, all the way to the rim, and the layup good. Abe Voss has 4. 28-26, Dogs lead is at 2. Both these teams, again, scoring pretty much at will. Now Shark driving. Oh, they call him for a carry. Well, there's some contact there, but yeah, that's what Coach Hartz is saying to the ref. What about the forearm to the body of my point guard there? 2:32 left in the half. Hoover with the ball. Ottumwa with the lead, 28-26. Henderson up the right side. Drives into the lane, jump pass right corner. Johnson Bassey for a 3, got it. Hoover's in front again. Malachi Johnson Bassey's 3rd 3 of the game. He's got 10 points. Hoover 29, Ottumwa 28. Shark crossed over on Henderson, and Chase Henderson reached in and committed his 2nd foul. In the backcourt, no less. Team foul number 6. Well, if I'm Ottumwa right now, I might go right at Henderson, try to get a 3rd foul on their leading player. Inbound to Gravy, hands it to Shark in the backcourt. Henderson not pressuring now that he's got 2 fouls. 2 minutes to go until halftime. Ottumwa down a point. Left wing Carter Thompson. Throws it to the corner for Shark, and then Henderson kicked the entry pass, and I think it ricocheted off Shark's finger. He's trying to shake it off. Bulldogs will inbound after the kickball right in front of the Hoover bench. Thompson gets it into Gravy up top. Back left side for Carter. Back up top to Shark. Around a pick left side. Down to the baseline for Shakir Pope. He'll try another jumper and hit it again. Shakir Pope can't miss. He's hit 3 jumpers in a row. And Ottumwa back in front 30-29. Minute 38 left in the half. Back and forth we go here at Hoover. Henderson around a Fandow pick, pull up 3, too strong, rebound to Shark. Ottumwa with the lead in the ball again. Shark calls out the play. Throws it left side for Thompson. Into the corner, back to Shark. Down underneath to a cutting Pope, layup, no, contact, no foul, rebound to Hoover. Henderson racing the other way. Feeds it across to Voss, layup good, and the foul. And Coach Hart saying, why not a foul on the other end? Luke Gravy gets his 2nd foul, team foul number 10 on the Bulldogs. Voss at the line, 79%. First free throw tonight for the senior is good. He's got 8 points, and Hoover leads at 32-30. Inbound with 1:08 to go. If Ottumwa goes quick, they can get a 2-for-1 here, but they've not really been trying to go quick most of the first half. Hoover comes out in a zone here. Ball goes to the elbow for Gravy. He'll turn around, shoot the jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound to Fandow. Well, Ottumwa will get another possession at least. Henderson drives in, maybe thinking about 2-for-1. Out to Abe Voss left side. He drives in, put a shoulder into Shark. Shark kicked the deck, no call. How do you not call that shoulder? Now Henderson into the lane, kicks it right wing. Elijah Voss, a tough catch. He drives in, pull up, free throw line jumper, got it. 34-30 Hoover after the uncalled charge. I mean, Abe Voss just put a shoulder in the chest of Tanner Shark and knocked him over. They didn't call it. Shark into the front court. Shot clock is off. Ottumwa can hold for one. Throw it left side for Gravy up high. Again, Hoover in his own. Back to Shark. And Ottumwa wants a timeout. 15.8 seconds left. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. We specialize in geriatrics, internal medicine, family practice, and we see patients of all ages. We have an entire pediatrics team ready to serve you year-round. We also have quick care walk-in available Monday through Friday from 7 to 5. From babies to grandparents and everything in between, we are here for you at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the timeout, Ottumwa's got the sharpshooter Caleb Campbell in, as well as Tanner Shark, Carter Thompson, Shakir Pope, and Alan Cook. Inbound, Thompson under pressure, gets it to Shark. Left side to Campbell in left corner. Shakir Pope launches the three off the rim. No, Alan Cook had the rebound. And they're going to call Abe Voss for undercutting him. And that'll send Alan Cook to the line for a 1-and-1. And Voss just got his third foul. Team foul number 7. Cook at the line, only 2 of 6 on the season. 4.6 seconds left in the half. Cook has to hit the first one to earn the second. First one is up and good. 34-31. Cook can make it a 2-point game, and then you've got to hold off a frantic Hoover run to the other end here with 4.5 seconds left. Second free throw, got them both. Good job by Alan Cook. He's got 8. Henderson across the timeline left side, pull up 3, left it short, and we go to the half. Ottumwa right in at trailing Hoover 34-32. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and get you the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime at Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. Live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Entertaining first half in our boys game tonight. Des Moines Hoover leads your Ottumwa Bulldogs, but only by 2. It's the Huskies 34 and the Bulldogs 32. Jason Van Arkel with you tonight. Annie Arago, the on-site video producer. Carmen Pratt, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Halftime scoring for Ottumwa. Alan Cook leads OHS with 8 points. Shakir Pope has 6. Trey Brown has 6. Tanner Shark with 5 points. Rasha Pope has 4. And Caleb Campbell has 3. Pretty balanced scoring for Ottumwa in the first 16 minutes. For Des Moines Hoover, they're being led by Elijah Voss and Malachi Johnson-Bassey. Those two each have 10 points. Chase Henderson has 6. Abe Voss has 4. Emmanuel Fandow has 3. And Javel Johnson has 1 point. Free throw shooting in the first half. Ottumwa very good in limited opportunities. Bulldogs are 4 of 5 from the line. Hoover had more chances but less successful. They went 5 of 9 from the stripe in the first half. Foul trouble. Ottumwa got into a bit of it. They've got 4 different players with 2 fouls each. Trey Brown, Alan Cook, Rasha Pope, and Luke Gravy. For Hoover, Chase Henderson, their leading scorer on the season, has 2 fouls. And Abe Voss, one of their starters, their 4th leading scorer, he has 3 fouls. So less players in foul trouble for Hoover, but you could argue they've got the player in the most foul trouble, certainly Abe Voss with 3, and then their best player, Chase Henderson, with 2 fouls, and he'll have to be at least a little careful in the second half. But Ottumwa right in it. Bulldogs played Hoover tough the first time around, and they're giving the Huskies another fight, this time on their home floor. The Bulldogs trailing just by 2, 34-32. Bulldog basketball this season brought to you by Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider now in Wapello County. Please go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to receive fiber internet at your place. By Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. And by Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. Well, second half keys for Ottumwa. Obviously, you want to keep shooting well. The Bulldogs have found openings in the Hoover defense. They've exploited them. Ottumwa had a 5-point lead at one point in the first quarter, a couple different times, had a 4-point lead in the second quarter. Hoover's not going to stop scoring. They're very talented offensively. Ottumwa's going to have to keep matching them. And I think Ottumwa has done well to slow the tempo down at times. It doesn't feel like it. It's a 34-32 halftime score. But Ottumwa at times has slowed the tempo down. They've run the shot clock down late. They're trying to avoid turnovers in transition, which has been a problem. I don't have turnover numbers up here, but I'm pretty sure the Bulldogs had a lot less turnovers in the first half than they've had the last several games. Take care of the basketball. Do what you can. Try not to get in much more foul trouble. Do what you can to at least force Hoover into tough shots. Make them make the tough shots. Don't give them wide open threes. And then just keep finding those openings. Be patient. Don't force things on the offensive end. The openings have been coming to Ottumwa. And if they keep that up in the second half, they could take this game all the way down to the wire. 34-32, Dogs down 2 at the half. We're back in 3 minutes for the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Just about ready to start the second half. Ottumwa High basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. Live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Hoover 34, Ottumwa 32 as we get ready to start the second half in our boys game. Girls won earlier tonight, 67-8. It'll be Ottumwa ball to begin the second half. They'll move left to right as we look at it here from our perch up in the bleachers on our live video stream. Carter Thompson, Trey Brown, Alan Cook, Shakir Pope, and Tanner Sharkin there as they got ready for the inbounds play. Emmanuel Fandow put a shoulder into Trey Brown for no particular reason. They didn't call that. They should have. Thompson left side. Picked up his dribble. Looking back door. Great pass to Shakir Pope. Got fouled before he could go up. And that'll be on Malachi Johnson-Bassey, his second. First foul of the half on either team. Thompson windbound from the baseline. Goes right wing for Tanner Shark. Shark driving baseline, cut off. Goes underneath, cutting Shakir Pope. Turnaround jumper, a little too strong. Rebound, Elijah Voss. Here come the Huskies with the ball in a 2-point lead. Henderson over to the right side. Now back left into the lane. Kept his dribble. Left side, Elijah Voss got open for a three. In and out, no good. Trey Brown had the rebound taken away by Fandow, and he lays it back up and in. 36-32. Ball goes right side to Thompson. Up top, Trey Brown. Brown back to the right for Shakir Pope. Pope up top to Cook. And we're going to get another foul on Johnson-Bassey as Shakir Pope cut across the lane away from the ball. He took a double-arm shove to the shoulder. And Malachi Johnson-Bassey joins Abe Voss in the 3-foul club. Thompson looking to inbound, throws it to Shark up high on the right side. Shark goes between the circles, throws it left side to Cook. Cook To the right side, Trey Brown. Brown driving on Fanday, goes to the baseline for Cook, backing down on Voss. Feeds it to a cutting Trey Brown, and he couldn't hang on to the pass. It's out of bounds. Had another backdoor cut there, but pass a little bit low. Trey had his hands on it, couldn't hang on. Inbounds to Johnson Bassey, now playing with 3 fouls. Brings it into the front court, hands it to Henderson up high on the right. Henderson back to Johnson Bassey, up top Abe Voss. Hands it to Fanday. Right side back to Henderson, long 3 on the way. Air ball out of bounds, wow. Chase Henderson, a 41% three-point shooter. He hit a longer tray than that in the first half. That one didn't hit anything at all. You almost never see that from him. Shark over to the left side up high. Hoover now in a, looks like a 1-3-1 zone. Tanner throws it up top to Thompson. Back left side to Shark. Down low, knocked away and stolen by Henderson. Henderson racing into the front court. Laying it up, no, but he got fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Shakir Pope helps him back to his feet. Who's the foul on here? That's on Tanner Shark, his first. Well, at least it's on one of the Bulldogs who can afford it right now. Henderson at the line, 1 for 2. Normally 70% on the season. First one, good. His 7th point, 37-32. Second free throw, also good. He's got 8 points, 38-32. Hoover's crept the lead up to 6 here, their biggest lead of the night. It's almost led by as many as 5. 6:06 on the clock as Shark comes across the timeline, dribbles left, throw it back up top to Thompson. Right wing to Cook. Back up top to Shark. Left side to Pope, curls, gets it back right side to Shark. To the wing for Trey Brown. Brown up top to Thompson again. Right side to Pope, 10 on the shot clock. Ottumwa willing to be patient. Shark to Brown. Brown curls in the lane all the way to the hoop, lay it up, counted in the foul, and Trey Brown will have a chance for a 3-point play. Fonde, I'm going to say that right eventually. Fonde gets his first foul. Team foul number 3 on Hoover. Brown at the line, 57% on the season, but he knocks that one down, converts a 3-point play. He's got 9. Ottumwa back within 3, 38-35. And I think Ottumwa needed that after Hoover got the first 4 points of the quarter. Pope pressuring Henderson way up high. Wanted a foul, didn't get it as he dribbled up top. Gets it to Voss. Voss was open, wasn't ready to shoot. Now right wing to Fonde, who's not going to shoot from there. Johnson Bassey up top. Back to the right side. Voss passes up the shot. Back up top, Johnson Bassey. 3 with a hand in his face, didn't matter. Carter Thompson closed out nicely, but Malachi Johnson Bassey has his 4th 3 of the game. He's got 13 points, and Hoover back up by 6, 41-35. Hoover again in that zone. Sometimes it looks like a 1-2-2. Sometimes it looks like a 2-3. Lob into the lane for Brown. Double team, kick it out to Cook. Bulldogs reset. Right wing to Thompson. Back up top to Shark. Back to Brown down the lane, off the glass, too strong, and the rebound to Fonde. Up ahead to Henderson. Hoover wants to run, throws it right side. Johnson Bassey transition 3, too strong, and Brown has the rebound. Courtney Henderson, longtime Hoover coach, calls out a different defense. I think Hoover's going to pick up man-to-man. Right wing goes to Cook, up top to Brown. Left side to Shakir Pope. A whistle away from the ball. I think another foul on Hoover. I looked over, Trey Brown was on the ground. And Fonde just got his 2nd foul. 4th foul of the half on Hoover. 2nd time this half they've been called for a foul away from the ball. Thompson inbounding from the far side, got it to Shark. Tough catch up top, goes right side to Pope. To the wing for Brown. Brown back up top to Thompson. Left side for Cook. Cook up top to Shark. In the lane for Pope, left side of the lane, tries to dribble back in, throws it out to Brown. Shot fake and a drive, a spin move. Yeah, he traveled there. You can spin, but you can't pick up that pivot foot, and Trey got a little off balance there. 4:02 left in the quarter. Ottumwa down 6, 41-35. Henderson walks it into the front court. Bounces up top to Fonde. Over to the right side, handoff to Johnson Bassey. He'll try another three. He hit another three. Man, he was over 50% coming in. He's hit 5 threes. And Hoover has its biggest lead at 9, 44-35. Well, you can't leave him open there. And Ottumwa wants a timeout. 3:36 on the clock, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa inbounding after taking its second timeout, trailing by 9, 44-35 here at Hoover. Huskies come out in a zone. Ball goes left side, Shakir Pope. Up top, Carter Thompson. Right side to Shark. In the lane for Brown. Put it up off the glass and good. Nice touch from the right side. Nice ball movement by Ottumwa. Shark the assist. Trey Brown has 11. And Ottumwa back within 7. 44-37 the score. Henderson across the timeline. Top of the key. Goes left corner, Abe Voss. Voss drives in. Kicks it out to Elijah Voss. Voss dribbling, spinning, free throw line. Picked it up. Kick it left wing to Abe Voss. Down low for Fonde. Backing down on Brown. Under the hoop. Goes up, off the glass and good. Fonde has 7. Hoover back up 9. 46-37. Shark. Against the Hoover zone. Lob at right side, Shakir Pope. In the lane, Trey Brown. Jump pass underneath the Cook. Oh my goodness, a reverse layup by Cook. He got bumped out of position, threw it over his head, and it went down. 46-39, that's an incredible shot. Now Fonde in the lane, jump stop, left-handed, good, as he answers. Fonde heating up. He's got 9, Allen Cook has 10. Hoover leads by 9, 48-39. Into the high post for Trey Brown. Spinning. Got bumped hard in the jaw by Fonde, and that will be his 3rd foul. Team foul number 5 on Hoover as the fouls are piling up on the Huskies. Subs for both teams. Caleb Campbell and Rasha Pope check in for Ottumwa. Romero Talbert and Javelle Johnson return for Hoover. Trey Brown is still shaking off that blow to the jaw, but let's see if Ottumwa can do something inside now that Hoover has its big man out. The ref actually went to check on Trey Brown. He was still rubbing the jaw, but he'll stay in. Now they're going to move Elijah Voss on him. Rasha trying to get it in. Bounce it to Cook left side. Back underneath to a wide open Shakir Pope. Beat his man, laid it in. Nice play, nice dish. Shakir with the finish. He's got 8, 48-41. Ottumwa back to trading baskets with Hoover, but the Huskies had a little run a moment ago. The Bulldogs need some stops. Henderson. Over to the left side of the lane. Cut off, kick it in the corner. Johnson will try a 3. Missed it. Weak side rebound to Voss. Put back, blocked by Cook, but they call the foul, and Cook can't believe it. That's Allen's 3rd. Elijah Voss at the line shooting 2. 79% on the season, 1 for 1 tonight. Feels like a bit of a home gym call. Free throw good. 49-41, minute 53 to go in the 3rd. Second free throw, Voss got them both. 50-41. Hoover got it up to 9. Ottumwa keeps cutting it to 7, and Hoover gets it right back up to 9. Now Rasha Pope into the front court. Over to the right side for Campbell. To the corner, Trey Brown. Brown up top to Cook. Hoover's back in a man-to-man. Ottumwa really ran them out of that zone. Pope, right side for Campbell. Campbell up top to Pope. 15 on the shot clock. Rasha. Right side to Cook. Up top, Trey Brown. Brown trying to drive on Elijah Voss. Got in there off the glass short. Elijah Voss with the rebound. Got to the spot he wanted, just couldn't quite finish. Now Hoover has a chance to go up by double digits for the first time all night. Henderson into the lane. We'll get a foul on the floor on Ottumwa. That is on Shakir Pope, his 2nd, team foul number 3. Carter Thompson back in, he'll replace Pope. I imagine this will just be for the rest of the quarter. We'll see. Henderson will throw the inbounds in the baseline. Goes right wing for Voss. Elijah Voss. Up top to Talbert. Left side, Johnson Bassey. Back to Talbert up high on the right. Minute 5 to go in the quarter. Hoover with the ball up 9, 50-41. Henderson pulls up for a three. They left him alone, but he missed it. And Caleb Campbell skies for the rebound. I think Henderson was surprised to be left open. Now right side, Carter Thompson. Guarded by Henderson, gets it up top to Trey Brown. Brown right side to Campbell. He's got Talbert on him. Down to the baseline, in the corner for Trey. Trey dribbles out to the wing, picked up his dribble, bounced it up top to Cook. He'll try a long three, top of the key, counted. Allen Cook with another three. Brought to you by Marvin Bory with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. His third three, 50-44. Now the shot clock is off. Hoover can hold for the final shot of the quarter. Campbell really pressuring Talbert way up high on the right. Someone wanted a carry called. They wouldn't give it to him. 15, Henderson has it. Right side, Johnson Bassey. Back to Henderson. Down to 10. Voss behind the volleyball line. Handed to Henderson. Down to 8. Henderson down the lane. Lobs it left corner. Talbot passes up the shot. Gives it back to Henderson. Fadeaway three at the buzzer. No. Rebound. There's the buzzer. Ottumwa down 6, 50-44. Back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter. Ottumwa trailing Hoover only by 6, 50-44. Huskies have the ball. Chase Henderson up top. Around a pick to the right side. Down the lane. Lost it, and Allen Cook comes away with the loose ball. Henderson tried to force his way in, got out of control, and lost the ball. Now Rasha Pope attacks left side. Cut off, feeds it to the corner. Carter Thompson for three. In and out, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Hoover. And it'll be Carter Thompson to throw the inbounds pass. Ottumwa can cut it to 4, maybe even 3. Inbound left corner, Caleb Campbell. Campbell dribbles in, jump pass right side to Thompson. Down to the block for Cook. Fadeaway jumper. Got it on the bounce. Allen Cook having a night. He's got 15. 50-46. Dogs within 4. Henderson into the front court. Over on the right side. Up high, guarded by Pope. Dribbles around him into the lane. Cut off. Kick it up top to Johnson. Right side to Talbert. Good close up by Campbell. Talbert pulls up for a three with a hand in his face. Off the rim, no. Ottumwa will take him shooting that every time. Rebound Cook. Here come the Dogs, down just 4. Rosh over to the right side, a handoff to Shakir Pope, who is back in to start the fourth quarter. Handoff to Campbell, now a handoff to Rasha. Goes left side. Nearly lost the dribble, needs some help, gets it out to Thompson. 16 on the shot clock. Carter, bouncing right side for Cook. Cook will pull up for a three. Count it! Allen Cook feeling it. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. 18 for Cook. 1-point game, 50-49. Bulldogs came to play tonight. Henderson to left side. Timeout. Hoover. 6.5 to go. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
the timeout. Hoover has its starting 5 back on the floor. Chase Henderson never left the floor, goes left side to Abe Voss, who's back in with 3 fouls. Into the free throw line, Elijah Voss. Dribbles right, spin move, cut off, fadeaway jumper, still got it. Shakir Pope all over him, but Voss wouldn't be denied. He's got 14. Hoover back up by 3, 52-49. Rashad Pope, right side Carter Thompson. Hoover's in that zone again. Ottumwa was effective against it in the third quarter, but that pass by Campbell stolen. Henderson lobs it up ahead. Rashad Pope wins the race to the ball. He steals it back. Now Ottumwa the other way. Rashad, right corner, Carter Thompson, baseline drive, cut off. Throws it back out to Rashad on the wing. Up top, Campbell rescues it, goes down the lane, little runner, and couldn't get the roll. Rebound away, Voss. Voss will slow it down for the Huskies. Across the timeline, hands it to Henderson. Henderson through the midcourt circle over to the right side. Rashad Pope right on it. To the wing for Malachi Johnson-Bassey, who's had a huge night so far. To the free throw line, Voss, jumper. Well, that's pure if he gets open. Elijah Voss trying to take over like he did the first time these two teams played. Voss had 21 that night. He's got 16 tonight. Hoover back up by 5, 54-49. Timeout Ottumwa. 30 seconds and we're back on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications, Lisco of Fairfield. 5:18 to go, Hoover 54, Ottumwa 49. Bulldogs just took their third timeout. They'll inbound, and Rashad Pope has it between the circles. Left side to Trey Brown, who's checked back in. Brown to Alan Cook on the right, to the wing for Thompson. Thompson back down to Cook, posting up on Elijah Voss. Pivots, trying to back his way in, kick it across the lane to Trey Brown. Brown trying to back down on Fonde. Left-handed scoop shot off the glass and good around Fonde. Trey Brown is pumped up. He's got 13. Bulldogs back within 3, 54-51. Henderson over to the left side. Hoover's played a lot of close games this year. They've won the close ones. Suffered a couple of blowout losses to Cedar Rapids, Kennedy, and Johnston. Abe Voss left side to the free throw line, Elijah Voss. He'll try another jumper, and he knocked that one down. Boy, he is red hot now. 6 in the quarter, 8 in the half, 18 in the game, 56-51. Ottumwa's got to find a way to get the ball out of his hands. Left side, Trey Brown. Up top, Carter Thompson. Right side to Rashad. Pope to the elbow, now backs away. Gets it left side to Cook. Towards a corner for Trey Brown. Brown back up top to Thompson. Back left side, Shakir Pope. Trying to drive on Henderson, gets it up top. Cook launches a quick three. Counted again, Alan Cook. Another three brought to you by Marvin Borey with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Cook's got 21. Dogs within 2, 56-54. Under 4 to go, fourth quarter. Henderson gets around Rasha into the lane. Layup, no whistle. Ball saved to Voss by Johnson-Bassey. Lob it back in the corner, Abe Voss. Ball never hit the rim, so shot clock down to 15. Henderson comes and gets it back. Left side, Abe Voss. Elijah Voss gets him to the free throw line again. This time Carter Thompson all up on him, and Thompson would get called for a bump foul, but I don't blame him. He did not want Elijah Voss to shoot another free throw line jumper. Carter gets his second. It's only team foul number 4. Tanner Shark back in replacing Carter. Coach Hart says, good job, good job. New shot clock for Hoover. Under 3.5 to go. Into the elbow, tough catch by Voss. Alan Cook on it. Voss trying to drive, spin move, cut off. Lob across the lane. Brown knocked it away. Pope saved it behind his back. Back to Trey Brown. What a save by Rashad Pope. Ottumwa a chance to tie or take the lead. Pope driving left side, throws it up, draws the foul. Rashad's going to shoot 2. Who's the foul on here? That's on Abe Voss, and that is his 4th. 6th team foul on Hoover. The next one will put Ottumwa in the bonus. Rasha at the line, 2 for 3 on the night. 3:09 to go. First free throw, got it. 5th point for Rasha Pope. Javelle Johnson checks in, replacing Abe Voss. 56-55. Rasha Pope with the second free throw here. He could tie the game. Puts it up. Too strong, but a whistle. And a lane violation on Ottumwa anyway. Now, the lane violation didn't matter with the missed free throw, but Ottumwa only down a point. Henderson to the front court with some speed right side. Handoff to Johnson Bassey. Throw it left side, Elijah Voss. To the wing, Johnson. Back up top, Elijah Voss. He got open at top of the key three, and he hit it. How do you leave him open? He's got 21. Hoover leads 59-55. Pope, jump stop, down the lane. Oh, called for a travel. He thought maybe he got tied up first. Tried to jump pass and got tied up, came back down. I thought a held ball could have been called, but they called the travel. 2:40 to go. Hoover with the ball in a 4-point lead. Henderson to Johnson Bassey. Boy, he almost traveled. Up top to Voss. Left side to Johnson. Johnson back to Voss. Inside the 3-point line left side. Up top to Fonde. Hands off to Henderson right wing. Goes around a pick. Jump pass back to Johnson. Down to the block Fonde. To a cutting Henderson. Underneath the hoop too far. Brings it back out. 7 on the shot clock. Henderson to the wing. Skip pass left side. 3 on the way by Elijah Voss. Off the iron, no good. The long rebound out to Chase Henderson. And as he tried to drive, he's fouled. Hard collision there. Trey Brown tried to get in position, couldn't get there. Trey gets his 3rd, team foul number 5. Not a lot of harm there. The shot clock had just reset anyway. 2:10 to go. Hoover 59, Ottumwa 55. Inbound to Fonde. Back to Henderson in the corner, and he dribbled it off his foot out of bounds. And Henderson's hit the floor a few times in this second half. You wonder if he's a little shaken up. Seen him miss a couple shots he normally makes. So Ottumwa, after all that, gets it back, still down 4. Pope into the front court. Rasha into the lane for Brown. Skip pass stolen by Javelle Johnson. Boy, he thought they had Allen Cook open in the corner, and that pass didn't have enough height on it. Boy, Ottumwa's really cut down the turnovers tonight, but that's a tough one and a tough spot. Hoover wants a timeout, minute 50 to go, up 4, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the timeout, Hoover with the ball. Chase Henderson in the front court. 1:45 to go. Hoover leads by 4. They may try to bleed some clock here. Voss to Henderson on the left side. Abe Voss is also checked back in, playing with 4 fouls for Hoover. Up top to Fonde. Not a threat to shoot. Back to Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. I'm not sure he knows. Dribbles left, down the lane, up and under, scoop shot too strong, rebound tapped out, Rasha Pope has it. Racing into the front court, bounce ahead, too far for Shakir Pope, out of bounds, and that is what Ottumwa has been talking about, trying to cut down on the transition turnovers. Rasha a little too strong on that pass to Shakir Pope. He was there, he had a step on the defender, but that was a point Ottumwa couldn't afford a turnover. Now Hoover can bleed another 35 seconds off the clock. There's a minute 15 to go in the game, and the Huskies are up 4. Henderson, left side to Abe Voss. To the free throw line, Elijah Voss, a shot fake. Lob down low for Fonde. Trying to back down to Trey Brown, forces it up, whistle, count the bucket and the foul. Ottumwa wanted to travel. Coach Hart's really wanted to travel. And Fonde was bunny hopping across the lane. And Trey Brown gets his 4th foul on top of everything else. Fonde 1 for 3 from the line tonight. And the big left-handed postman makes it. That's tough. 62-55, Ottumwa down 7 with a minute to go. Tanner Shark back in the game, into the front court. Lob into the top of the key for Cook, skip it right side for Brown. Back up top, Cook for a three. Can he hit another one? Yes! Alan Cook, another three. Timeout Ottumwa. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer Shelter Insurance. 62:58, 49.1 seconds to go. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Game reset, 49.1 seconds to go. Hoover 62, Ottumwa 58. Each team has 6 fouls. The next foul puts the other team in the 1-and-1. Ottumwa has a possession arrow. The Bulldogs only have 1 timeout left. Hoover has 3. Hoover inbounding. Ottumwa setting up full court pressure. With the shot clock, Ottumwa doesn't have to foul yet. And Hoover's a tough team to foul. They're usually a good free throw shooting team. Bulldogs now back off the press. Elijah Voss into the front court. Definitely not who you want to foul. Hand off to Johnson Bassey. And Shakir Pope does give the quick foul on Malachi Johnson Bassey, who's a 65% free throw shooter. And I didn't see what Johnson Bassey did with the ball after the foul. Tom was saying, should there be a technical foul for what happened? The refs are discussing it. And they're going to call a technical foul on Hoover. And that's on Johnson Bassey. That'll be a technical on him and his 4th personal foul. So Malachi Johnson Bassey's going to shoot a 1-and-1, but then Ottumwa will shoot 2 and get the ball. And there's nobody on the free throw lane here. Johnson Bassey misses, and he will not get a second one. I'll be honest, folks, I didn't see what happened. But now Ottumwa gets 2 free throws here. Alan Cook will take them, and they'll get the ball as well. Cook hits the first. What a night he's having. 25 points for the senior. 62-59. Second free throw. Left it short. Still a 3-point game. 40.2 seconds to go, and Ottumwa has the ball. They've made it a 1-possession game. That technical foul really has changed the complexion here. But Ottumwa doesn't have to get a 3 here. They need to score, but they don't have to get a 3. Inbound to the backcourt to Rasha Pope. There's enough time to foul again and get it back. Rasha down the lane, kick it left wing. Shark a 3 for the tie. Too strong. Rebound to Chase Henderson. It was open, and Ottumwa's got to give the foul quickly. 29.5 to go, and you foul a 70% free throw shooter. Shakir Pope just picked up his 4th, team foul number 8. Shark not the most likely player to take that 3-pointer, but they left him wide open. Tanner hit a 3 in the first quarter. And now a 1-and-1 for Chase Henderson, who's 3 for 4 from the line tonight. Puts it up, knocked it down. 2-possession game, 63-59. Boy. Caleb Campbell back in for Shark. You bring in the sharpshooter here. One more free throw for Henderson, trying to make it a 5-point game. Puts it up, got them both. No surprise there. He's only got 10 points. Ottumwa's really limited him. But Ottumwa down 5, 64-59. Into the front court, Rasha Pope. Lob pass right corner for Cook. They're all over him. Up top to Campbell. Campbell around a pick right side. Lob underneath, through the hands of Cook and out of bounds. Well, that was the right play there. And Cook just couldn't hang on to the pass, a little bit over his head. 19.1 seconds to go. Ottumwa's got a foul here if they don't steal the inbounds. Abe Voss will throw it from the baseline near the corner. Got it into Henderson. And Rasha Pope will give the foul. That is Rasha's 3rd. 17.8 seconds to go. The last 1-and-1 of the night for Hoover. Henderson, a moment ago hit 2, and he's got a 1-on-1 here. Hit the first. 65-59, and now we may end up with a final score that's not really reflective of how close this game was. Second free throw, got them both. He's got 12, 66-59. Trey Brown rolls it in. Rocha's got to pick it up under pressure. Into the front court, around a pick left side. Into the left corner. Campbell wide open for a 3. Off the rim, no. Weird when he misses. Henderson the rebound. Ottumwa's going to play it out. And Hoover earns a hard-fought victory as Ottumwa gave the Huskies everything they could handle, but in the end, it's Hoover 66 and Ottumwa 59. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and wrap up a fun night on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time to Moines Hoover High School, where your Ottumwa boys team, boy, they gave Hoover everything they could handle tonight. Had a three-pointer in the final minute that would have tied the game, bounce off the rim. Hoover hit 4 more free throws after Ottumwa had to foul. And the final score, Hoover 66 and Ottumwa 59. Scoring tonight for the Bulldogs, what a night for Alan Cook, the senior, with 25 points. Trey Brown added 13, 8 points for Shakir Pope, 5 for Tanner Shark, 5 for Rasha Pope, and 3 for Caleb Campbell. Hoover led by Elijah Voss, who scored 21 against Ottumwa for the second time this year. Malachi Johnson-Bassey had 16. Chase Henderson had 12. Emmanuel Fonde had 12. 4 for Abe Voss and 1 point for Javel Johnson. Free throws, Ottumwa was 7 of 10. Hoover 14 of 19. As Ottumwa drops 2-9, they're 1-5 in the Iowa Alliance Conference South Division. Hoover improves to 9-3. They are 6-1, still leading the South. But boy, you would know by the score what the team's records were tonight. Ottumwa did not end the losing streak. It increases to 8 games, but the Bulldogs took a big step forward tonight, and hopefully they can carry this performance forward with them into the rest of the season. All right, our next broadcast of Ottumwa High basketball comes up Monday night. We're back at home, stepping out of conference. We'll take on Washington. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45 Monday night on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. I want to thank our sponsors one more time: Bridge City Realty, Community First Credit Union, William Penn University, Reflection Studio, Mercy One Ottumwa, Roto-Rooter, Family First Chiropractic, Lee's Photography, Champion Bowl, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Meridian Credit Union, Lisco, Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance, and Sonic Drive-In on North 63 in Ottumwa. A big thank you to both Bulldog head coaches Joe Vandenberg and Neil Hartz for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Carmen Pratt, the radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you Monday night when the Bulldog girls and boys play host to Washington. Until then, good night, everybody.